Today I want to talk about how having your business operations organized will make your business life so much easier. And I'm going to be sharing 10 examples of how having your business operations organized will make your business life so much easier. Now, I could go way beyond 10, but we're going to just stick with 10. The reason I'm sharing this with you today is because operations can easily get pushed to the back of your to-do list. It's not like the sexiest thing. It's not marketing. It's not offers, but it supports all those things. It supports your marketing. It supports your offers. It allows you to grow your business without the burnout, without the stress. When you have strong business operations and you have strong systems and processes, it is really the backbone to your business that allows you to grow, it allows you to change, allows you to do all those things you want to do in your business and that you dream of. It's just hard to recognize that having these systems in place is really something that's going to help launch you forward, because it's easier just to do instead of establish and take a beat to record how you're doing it and to get a project management tool in place. It does require to really put some time into it and to think about how you work best, to think what project management tool you want to go with. But I know that when you have a project management tool in place, when you have systems and processes in place for all these parts of your business operations, that your business will run so much smoother. So let's dive into the 10 ways that having your business organized is going to make your business life so much easier. Okay, number 1, no more searching for files, no more frantically saying, oh, I know I wrote this down, I know I drafted this blog post, or I know this client sent me X, Y, and Z. When you have a project management tool and you are using it effectively across all areas of your business, you're not going to be searching for files or emails anymore. If you want to see some of these benefits in action, make sure to check the video description. Number 2, more consistent delivery of services to clients, no missing or forgetting steps when providing services to your clients. Now, I'm not saying that if you don't have your processes set up, you're providing poor service to your clients, but it makes it so much easier to consistently deliver your best service when you have these processes to back you up, when you have checklists, when you have templates that you're using every time with clients. So you make sure you're not forgetting anything that you need as part of your process. And honestly, a lot of times it doesn't show up in your service to your clients, but it shows up on your back end and your stress of trying to remember everything and also making sure everything's like cleaned up on your end and everything's not just like chaotic behind the scenes. Number 3 is related. Save time by using templates and having set processes for most of your activities. We often send very similar emails when people inquiry with us, when we onboard clients, when we participate in podcasts, things like that. It helps you so much if you have like canned email templates, also to have templates for how you put reports together for clients if that's something you do. There's all kinds of templates that you can create that's going to make your offer and your marketing processes so much easier. Number 4, easily pick up where you left off. Have you ever gotten sick in the middle of a project and maybe you don't look at it for a week or maybe even 2 weeks? That happened to me recently this year, and I was in the middle of creating a course. And if I had not documented and had my project set up in my project management tool, it would have taken me so much longer to figure out what pieces I had completed, what pieces still needed to be finished. It would have been such a project just for me to get restarted if I hadn't documented and had everything laid out in front of me in my project management tool when I was able to come back to work and focus on that project. So having a project management tool and using it for your projects really helps you pick up where you left off. This is also when you have like marketing routines. If you have to pull back and not do your marketing routine for a while, it can be really hard to remember, how do I create a blog post? How do I upload a podcast or whatever it is that you're doing? If you have your processes documented, it's so much easier to help spark that memory and to get you back into routines that you might have left off of. Number 5, have clear priorities and a schedule for your day. When you are being intentional with how you run your business, then you can plan better for how your day works, for where you're putting your time, and having strong systems is part of that. Having planning processes, knowing what's working, not working in your business, as well as having a good idea of how you work best throughout the week. Maybe you work best with daily checklists. Maybe you're somebody who works best when they have kind of more flex in their schedule. Having processes to your daily schedule and knowing priorities in your business really helps you sit down when you have time to work on your business and focus. It also makes sure that you're giving clients accurate timelines and you understand exactly what's on your plate and where you need to be putting your time in all these different priorities. So having a clear systems and understanding of what is a priority in your business can help you stay more balanced, can help you feel less stressed. You can easily overpile your plate when you don't see the big picture right in front of you. Number 6, make the most of your content and assets. If you are creating any kind of content, you want to be making the most of that. You want to be reusing that content. You want to be putting it out on all your different channels. You want to keep telling your audience a consistent message, and having your marketing organized and having content that you create organized is an excellent way to be able to do that really easily and less time consuming. Any of the assets you have made. I've worked with clients and I've been cleaning up their back and I'm like, oh, do you know you had these pictures? I don't see that you've ever used them. And they've totally forgotten they had pictures from a conference they went to that they've never used for their social. So it's really important that you have your content and your assets organized in a way that you can easily access it and you know what you have. Number 7 is more easily pivot strategies. If I have my processes and systems set up to use Instagram, I can easily use a lot of those same steps and a lot of those same processes and assets over on TikTok as well. So I can easily pivot my strategy to a new channel. I can pivot from blog posts to podcasting pretty easily. And I have a whole video where I show you an example of this. So make sure to check that out below if you want to see how a project management tool can help you pivot strategies. Number 8, better understand what is working and not working in your business. I've already mentioned this, but it bears repeating. When you don't really know what you're doing week to week, month to month, it's hard to repeat that success. It's hard to understand where your marketing's hitting. It's hard to understand where your clients are coming from. And you may be like, oh no, I can remember exactly what I did last month. But as you get busier, the harder it is and the more moving pieces come into your business. It's really important that you have a process for evaluating your work, that you have a process for tracking what you're doing and for tracking those results. Number 9, more easily onboard help when you need it. And you may be in a position in your business where you're like, oh, it's so far out for me to hire help. But you never know when your business might pick up, when you might have more funds available to hire somebody. And I'm not just talking somebody like full-time or a VA. Having all your assets organized can really help you when you want to bring on even a contract worker. So the thing about hiring is most people hire when they are absolutely in the weeds with it, right? Like they are like, I can't do anymore. I can't grow anymore. But if you're getting ready to hire, you probably don't have time to set up a bunch of systems and organize yourself. If you already have your processes and how your business runs organized in a project management tool, it's 1,000 times easier to bring somebody else on so that they can easily get access to what they need to actually help you out. And finally, number 10, ultimately build a business you want to be running. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of every day running your business. And sometimes it's easy to start building a business that you actually don't want to be running in a way that you don't want to be running. So having your systems and processes organized and having those routines in which you evaluate your business, in which you can take a step back and look at the big picture of your business, look at the direction you're going in, look at the type of clients you're working with, is going to help make sure you keep driving your business in the direction that you want, and you don't wake up a year from now and be like, wait, why am I doing this? Like, I'm running myself into the ground. I'm working with clients I want to be working with. And I've seen business owners that happens to them because they're so busy in the day to day. They don't have time to step back, and they don't really have the tools and resources to step back effectively and make changes quickly. Again, when you have everything organized and you have a big picture of your business, you can more intentionally address the way your business is running and make pivots more quickly that are going to support you in the long run. If you're ready to get started getting your business operations organized, join me for my course From Chaos to Clarity, where I walk you through the basics you should have for your business operations using the 6 Essentials of Business Operations framework. This course makes getting your business operations organized in your project management tool of choice streamlined and simplified. You can learn more about this course below. And again, make sure to check out some of the videos I have below if you want to see some of these processes in action in a project management tool.